What is going on, y'all? Long time no see. We are back. We back.
Season 2. So no name. First season, that was just a test run. Getting better every time, every single time. I'm here for real opinions, real facts. You know what it is.
So he's deemed this season 2. I guess it's season 2. Season 2, still don't got no name. We just potted, man. We just potted. If you don't know by now, I'm Malik Brown. Go ahead, introduce yourself, brother.
Myron Matthews, bro. We're not focused on that. We don't need a name, bro. We're not focused on that. You come here for the talk. All that extra stuff, you got ESPN for all that, okay?
Wow. Season 2 is going to be hilarious. Can't wait for this one. I guess today we'll do a preview of the season. Training camp starts in about maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then after that, preseason, and then boom, we right back at it.
On to the ring.
You said what?
On to the ring.
All right, so I guess for Myron's pleasure, let's just start with the Hawks.
For real, you want to do that?
Already. If nobody's noticed so far, let's see what you got in the background. Just what are you playing in the background?
If you insist, all right, I want to plan on it. But anyway, this season is ours, bro. I really do feel like this season is ours, bro. People are underestimating the fact that we picked up an all-star, and I really don't like it because, bro, he damn near averaged a triple-double, and people are acting like we just got Evan Fournier or something. And it's very irritating. It's very irritating. But people shall see this season. They shall, and they will see.
Can I be devil's advocate?
I'm really not feeling that.
Just for 1 minute.
Just hop on the gravy train, bro.
He's an all-star for sure.
Did you see the Pro-Am highlight?
Bro, come on. Are you serious?
Did you see the chemistry though? That's all I'm asking. Did you see the chemistry? I thought I was watching NBA Street Volume 2.
That was probably the best play of the Pro-Am season, whatever they were doing this year. That was probably the best play. So yeah, I don't know. Now, have we done the pod? No, we have done the pod since DeJounte's came, right?
Yeah, but people need to be reminded.
All right, so since we kind of already talked about that, he done already put his 2 cents in. I'm not gonna say much about the Hawks. I'm just gonna let him talk about the Hawks. There was a game he was playing in the background, which is so hilarious, y'all. If you didn't see it, it was the Cavs and the Hawks playing game.
That was the game?
Huh?
That was the game?
Oh, you like you didn't know that was the game in the background.
Oh, I didn't even realize, bro.
I think we should talk about the Cavs. Oh, the Cavs.
Oh.
Yeah. So I know we haven't potted since this happened, but Donovan Mitchell traded to the Cavs for what? Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen, somebody else, and some picks. Hey, right. Cavs got another all-star too. They do.
We got some competition. I will admit, we got some competition.
Are they gonna be better than the Hawks?
I feel like we are about even. It depends. I think I would take us, but I do think we are about even.
Where do the Hawks stack up with you? Where do you see them finishing in the East?
If everybody stays healthy, which is highly unlikely, but I'm just considering if we have this full team that's healthy, 2nd seed. Bro, that's really not. That's really not.
3 teams that are legitimately better than the Hawks.
That doesn't mean they're going to finish with a better record.
They probably will finish with a better record than the Hawks.
Last year, the Celtics, they were barely in the playoffs for the half of the season.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, so the record is not like they're going to be a top-tier team the whole regular season. The record can fall off. They might be better than us, but the record might not reflect that. That's all I'm saying. And I feel like we're gunning this season.
So you think the Hawks are trying to win games? You think the Hawks are trying to get the 2 seed? feel like every other team not trying to get a top 4 seed.
Bro, this is
So the Celtics not going. The Celtics going. Are the Celtics not going to have a better record than the Hawks? Like,
I don't know, you got the whole Jaylen Brown situation. He could leave next season. That's gonna be hanging over their head. That's true.
Milwaukee.
He could come here.
Milwaukee. He could come here.
Yeah, he could. I mean, he's from here. Well, went to high school here.
Who would you trade for Jaylen Brown?
This would be the perfect time for us to have Cam Reddish. But hey,
For trade bait?
yes, if a team's smart.
Who are you trading for Jaylen Brown?
DeAndre Hunter, what other picks we got? You know I don't care about first round.
That's it. Just DeAndre.
DeAndre Hunter, some picks. John Collins.
You gonna give up John Collins and DeAndre Hunter for Jaylen Brown?
I can't do that fast enough. I literally can't do that fast enough. Like, as soon as they send that trade, I will instantly hit the button. I wouldn't even look at the draft picks. I was just like, all right, bet.
I think it's real funny how much of a pedestal people put Jaylen Brown on. It's really quite hilarious.
Right.
Like,
he was the 1B on the team that went to the finals this season.
1B?
Yeah, because I can't call him number 2 because when Jason Tatum wasn't there, which was a few games, Jaylen Brown was more than happy to step up in a lot of those games. They were trading buckets.
I just the playoffs, like, he really didn't show me much in the playoffs. I'm gonna be honest, especially the Heat series. The Heat series, no. Come on, bro. I feel like a lot of people are like, I used to overrate Jaylen Brown too until I really just started watching him, and I was like, bro, he ain't like that. He's a good player, but he's not the player where it's like, oh, we bring him in, championship team automatic.
Who you think better, Jaylen Brown or Devin Booker?
You said what?
Jaylen Brown or Devin Booker?
Devin Booker.
So you just don't worry about the defense and nothing like that. Just forget about all that, right?
I mean, he's a solid defender.
That man got that dog.
Like Book though. Jaylen Brown scored like Devin Booker?
They score on the same clip.
No.
They score on the same clip.
No. Devin Booker is closer to Jason Tatum than he is Jaylen Brown. So if you want to compare anybody you compare Jason Tatum to Devin Booker. That's what you do. You don't compare.
Jaylen Brown is in that class though. Like, he's in that class. See, that's where the disrespect comes in. Jaylen Brown is a class player. With the Tatums, with the Bookers.
Jaylen Brown is?
Yes.
Jaylen Brown isn't even a superstar.
Is Devin Booker?
Yes.
Why? I'm serious, bro. Why? Why is Devin Booker a superstar and Jaylen Brown is not? I need someone to explain that to me.
I mean,
the dude that just got beat by 70 points in Game 7. Why is he a superstar? That's not a superstar quality.
Led his team to the finals.
First off, I would give Chris Paul that job.
Of course, you're gonna get Chris. I can't talk to you.
All right, it was a team effort.
I can't talk to
you.
Team
effort. It wasn't like he did a Giannis run or something.
Nah.
Chris Paul was just putting in just as much work as him.
So you telling me you switch Jaylen Brown, you put Jaylen Brown on the Suns. Were they still gonna go to the finals?
They didn't do it anyway.
I'm talking
about. You talking about the
season
they did? The season they did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If he faced the injured Western Conference like that, oh yeah. Let's not. I like Chris Paul and man, but I can't overrate that run.
Devin Booker was giving the Lakers buckets in the first round.
The Lakers. Who don't get the Lakers buckets? Who don't get the Lakers buckets? For real? Who don't give them buckets?
And I'm pretty sure
get Dennis Schroeder on the other team. He gonna give them buckets too.
They probably would have lost. They possibly would have lost to the Clippers.
The Suns was about to lose to the Clippers for a second.
That's what I'm saying.
Anything could have happened. You would have had the same results either way.
Bro, we gotta stop. We gotta stop this, bro. We can't.
Facts. We do.
You do. You're right. We have to stop downgrading the player to uplift another one. Jaylen Brown is not like that.
I'm not downgrading anyone. If anything, I'm telling you, he's on their level.
Are you telling me if Jaylen Brown comes to the Hawks, you traded DeAndre and John, that makes the Hawks a better team?
If we have a core of Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, and Jaylen Brown, yes. Am I crazy here? Am I mad? Am I the one tripping?
Hey man, you're not the only Hawks fan that believe that. So I mean, it must be me. It just must be me. I'm sorry. It must be me.
Yeah, bro, you need to get that checked out.
Clearly, I see something. Clearly, you all see something in Jaylen Brown that I don't see, and I like Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I see a dog.
You giving up two solid starters.
2 solid starts.
He's not even a superstar. He is.
Devin Booker's not a superstar.
Borderline all-star.
Devin Booker's a borderline all-star.
He's closer to superstar on my level. Jaylen Brown ever scored 70 points? Oh, okay.
I mean, 97% of the NBA hasn't scored 70 points. Like, it's only been 4 people to say Hakeem never scored 70 points. Allen Iverson never scored 70 points.
I'm not talking about this no more.
Does that mean they're not as great?
I'm not
Chris
talking.
Paul never scored 70 points. Carmelo never scored 70 points.
Yeah. He scored 60.
Jaylen Brown can get to 60. He already had 50.
No, he can't. So if
you get to 50, you can't get to 60.
He can't even probably get to 50.
He already dropped 50.
Jaylen Brown?
Yes. See, this is how I know you don't know Jaylen Brown. Like, we talking about 2 different people here. That man's a bucket when he can dribble.
Say it again.
That's really an overrated comment.
Say it again.
That's really overrated, bro. He really nice with the handle.
He really nice.
Just because you nice with the handle don't mean you don't lose control every now and then.
He sure was losing against the Heat.
Yeah, the Heat and they hacking defense. Anybody would.
Wow.
I mean, they won fair and square, but I mean, well, I say fair and square because that defense ain't right.
So let's just go down the Eastern Conference right now. Let's do 1 through 10. 1 through 10. Do your rankings 1 through 10.
All right, Milwaukee, the Celtics, the Hawks, the Cavaliers, the Nets. Who am I missing?
Sixers.
Oh, the Sixers. Oh, the Sixers. All right. The Sixers, I feel like the Sixers gonna gun. They're probably gonna be if everything went how it's supposed to go, the Sixers probably be a 2 seed.
Okay.
So we'll move to 3.
Okay.
I just feel like James Harden and Joel Embiid, they really got something to prove this season. So shift everyone down, put Sixers at 2.
Okay.
All right, and what team am I forgetting that's good? Well, decent.
Toronto.
Oh, Chicago and Toronto. Those are 2 different teams. So let me get Toronto and let me get Chicago. No, Chicago's a really good regular season team. Let me get Chicago.
Chicago, then Toronto?
Yeah.
That's 8. You got 2 more.
Well, the Hornets got worse.
Mm-hmm.
Miles Bridges.
Mm.
The Magic, they just gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. New York?
By default, yeah. By default. They got Jalen Brunson, though.
I feel like we missing somebody. Did you say the Nets?
Yeah, I said the Nets. I had them at like.
Oh, you didn't say the Heat. Did you say Miami?
Heat. He's gonna be a top 5 seed. Move down the Nets.
So Nets 6.
Yeah.
I respect it.
I just don't. It's not that I don't respect the Nets. Is I don't think they're built for a regular season.
I respect it. I respect it. They got a lot. I feel like they got like they could really be as high as 1 and low as like 8. Like just the way they team built. Like
you got to see what
not
Kyrie
talent wise, but like just the problems that they just caused throughout the season. Like it's crazy. Nah, but yeah, I don't agree with your list. I agree with most of your list. The Hawks are too high, but maybe Cleveland.
Kyrie got to take his vacation too.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not talent or anything with the Nets. It's just like Kyrie could be gone for like 20 games and nobody knows why. Like he just disappeared. Kevin Durant can just be uninterested in playing. Like
I really go hard. If I was any NBA player, I would definitely Kyrie Irving.
Bruh, no.
If I was that good and talented, I would do the exact same thing. I'd be feeling.
At some point,
I would lose my mind too.
This is gonna come back and bite you eventually.
If I had Kyrie Irving handle, I would never go to practice. Go up at the game. That's why he's trying to get rid of the coach. He was just trying to make it as easy as possible. Like, hey, bro, stop telling me what to do. You see what I got.
All right. So we did Eastern Conference. Are we missing anything from the East? Any big storylines?
Where's Bradley Beal gonna go? Dang. He got the money. It's time to dip.
I think he's staying.
It's time to dip. It's time to go.
I think he's staying, bro.
We got the cash.
Hey, but no, I low-key forgot about the Wizards though. When you was naming your 10, I'll definitely put who you had
for good reason.
The Hornets at 9.
Yeah, the Wizards at 9.
Wizards would be 9. Yeah, I think the Wizards would be 9. I think Brad, Kristaps, Kuzma, who else they got? Oh yeah, they got the line right now.
They're gonna start off the season real good. They
started off last season pretty good. Then they just fell off the face of the planet. But
the same thing might happen with the Hornets too. They're gonna start the season really good. It's gonna be a shot, and then slowly but surely they're gonna fall back to what it should be.
Yeah. So did the East. So we to the Western Conference now. We to the West side. Big storylines. There's a lot of big storylines in the West. I guess Lakers always. That's really all I can think of. Lakers.
Russell Westbrook, 6th man of the year.
You think he's going to the bench?
That's the only thing that makes sense on that team. They
got 4 point guards now.
They can make sense.
They got Russ, Pat, Dennis, and Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah, just putting the point guard that can shoot. When LeBron's on the team, LeBron is the point guard.
True.
And if Russell Westbrook's not the point guard, there's really no point in him being on the floor.
I always thought, well, not always, but like sometime last year, I was at a point like, bro, like it would be pretty disrespectful to bring Russ off the bench, but I feel like it would have been beneficial, maybe, like, because I mean, it's kind of hard to play Russ and LeBron at the same time. Like, I feel like they kind of like the same player.
Yeah, he's a mini LeBron.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, bro, like, you bring Russ off the bench, let him run the second unit. Like, he's been running trash starting fives and in like below tier. Like when KD left, he was MVP with Victor and the Sabonis, like before they were even like.
Yeah, he needs to get James Harden his shit back too. Oh, excuse me.
You said what? What did you say?
He need to give James Harden his award back. He needs to get that man his award back. I ain't forgot. He needs to get that man his award back.
Wait, when he won MVP, you talking about LeBron? Oh, you talking about Russ? You talking about Russ? Bro, James won like the year after, didn't he?
He need like 3 of them.
So if he need 3 of them, LeBron need about what? 10 of them.
LeBron got the right amount.
LeBron got how many? 4 or 5?
4. He got an MVP, but every season he was the MVP. I'm not doing that. Oh, he was the best player, so by default, give him the MVP. But no, not doing that. I was there to watch that. Them teams weren't number one seeds.
I understand your argument with that MVP because they were the 1 seed that year too, right? The Rockets were the 1 seed, and I'm not Russ. James was averaging a double.
No, they was literally doing the exact same thing. So James Harden had better percentage numbers, had more assists. He just didn't have 3 rebounds, which is so important to y'all for a guard for some odd reason.
Well, I mean, it just looks better, I guess.
But is it better? It looks better, but is it better?
He had a pretty historic season to me. I think that.
You talking about James Harden? I agree.
Nah, Russ had a very historic season. I'm pretty sure James did too, but I mean, I don't know how much. 25, 10, and 10 looks pretty good on the final stat sheet. I'm just saying.
But what about 30, 11, and 8?
That's cool too.
Just have a nice round.
Everybody don't think like. I'm pretty sure the committee weren't thinking like that, man.
Plus, his team had a better record, and they practically had the same talent.
They did. Didn't the Rockies beat the Thunder that season in the playoffs?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's not the playoffs we worried about. We worried about the regular season. So,
James Harden, you my official MVP. That's all that matters, bro. You were my official MVP. I mean, you washed now, but you was my official MVP. I'll give it to you, bro. No cap. 2016, 27. What? 2015, 2016. NBA MVP, James Harden. He should have at least 2.
That's respectable. 2 is cool. 2 is cool.
I'll let Steph keep his. Give me Russ's.
Do you think the Warriors are gonna go back to?
Nah, that was a one-time thing. That was getting the band back together. Saying what you can do now. All right, the show about to stop.
So who's the favorite to you?
Coming out the West. When did Jamal Murray come back?
Man, I'm glad you said that. Because I think the same thing that you're thinking.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
thinking the same thing you're thinking.
Yeah, it's like it's about that time.
I'm thinking the same thing you're thinking. Matter of fact, nah. I am thinking the way you thinking, but I do think the Clippers are gonna go to the finals.
Yeah, them and the Clippers, yes.
I think both of them will be in the conference finals. I just the Lakers, it's just they're a mess. Warriors, like you said, I feel like that was maybe like a one-time thing. Nobody else really like in the West really like the Suns are just like I feel like that was kind of like a one-time.
They got as far as they was gonna get.
Yeah,
I don't mind it.
Who else in the West is Dallas is just Luka in my opinion. Like it's nothing else on that team that scares me. Like they just lost Jalen Brunson.
They got Christian Wood though.
They got Christian Wood, but
better.
Christian Wood don't tip the scale or like move like he moves it like of course like he tips the scale a little bit, but it's nothing like oh yeah Christian Wood like the missing piece for our championship roster.
Nah, he might average 21 with Luka.
Okay. He could.
He might average like a low 20.
He could. So, but any other than that, like it's not really anybody else. Like really, I guess. Of course, like Clippers, Nuggets, the Lakers are a toss up. I think the Warriors will definitely be in the top 4 again.
Yeah, they're gonna finish the regular season.
And maybe Dallas, maybe Dallas or Phoenix or something like that. But yeah, anything else like this, I want to see what the Kings do. I'm interested in seeing what the Kings do, just because they got Kevin Huerter.
Yeah, true.
Just
I feel like the Kings somehow they never get better every season.
Never, bro.
Just all right. They might challenge for the play-in, and then next season they go to the draft pick, and they might challenge for the play-in.
A play-in will be a big step in their franchise.
Actually, they should
remember the last time. When the last time they had the playoffs? 2005. When the last time they had the playoffs?
No, 2008. I believe.
2008. Jesus Christ. Was Chris Webber still on the team?
I believe so.
That's crazy.
You might be right. It might be 2005.
It was either 5 or it wasn't past 2010.
Yeah.
They haven't made the playoffs since I started watching. I started watching basketball. Like I started legit watching basketball when LeBron went to the Heat. That was 2011.
11.
They haven't been to playoffs at all
Yeah.
since I started
Poverty
watching.
franchise.
Yeah. So that would be a step towards progress. Definitely.
They do have some bonus with a full season though.
True. They got true. So playing with 8 through 10 would be pretty solid for them.
Oh, you got the Pelicans too.
Pelicans, Pels, Zion coming back.
It really depends. If Zion is a superstar, they are. If Zion's a superstar, they might be the favorites to come out of the West. To be honest with you, if he's a superstar, if he continue on his 26 point per game rampage, if he continues that, he stays healthy, they might be best team in the West.
That's a bold.
It ain't that they're not empty at any position. You got CJ McCollum, you got the veteran guard, you got Herb Jones, you got the dude locking down everybody. You got Zion, he can just drop a 30 ball with 15 rebounds, and you can expect it.
True.
Then who's their center again?
Valanciunas,
easy 15.
Jackson Hayes is solid too. Now they got a solid team. They got a solid team for real.
Yeah, and then you got Brandon Ingram. I can expect 20.
Yeah. No, they got a solid. I mean, I feel like it was bold because you said it might be the best, but I mean, they are young and they could really be good. Like they'd be like the Hawks were when they made it to the conference finals, like just sneak up on you. So cool. I wouldn't be surprised. And then you got the Blazers. Dame coming back. They got Dame, Josh Hart, Jeremy Grant.
I'll see them in the play-in.
Yeah, that's another playing team too. But yeah, I think the West is pretty interesting. Like they're not as good as the East, but they have some interesting like teams. Like I think the West is going to be cool too. Like I'm interested to see how the West is. Are we missing the team from the West? Who's the worst team the Thunder? They're the worst team.
Hold up. I don't know. The Thunder got a lot of fire rookies. Well, not rookies anymore, but sophomores and juniors. They got a lot of fire sophomores and juniors.
I think they're still the worst though.
Nah.
They got some young talent, like you said, like Giddey, Shy, Chet not playing though.
Giddey is nice too. He is nice.
Really nice.
He's a guy. He's a guy.
Yeah, they got some young talent on there. But
Shea Gillis might, like I said, I was having a discussion with one of our friends earlier, Jordan, and I was talking about the 7 young dudes that kind of run the league like this is the future. It was Zion Williamson, it was Zion, it was Luka, it was Trey, it was Ja Morant, it was Shea Gillis, and who was that last player? I already counted Victor Wembanyama. Forgive me for messing up. I already counted him. That's it.
Yeah, he definitely going number 1. He literally can do everything.
Yeah, that's it.
He really like Chet though. Well, he's way taller. He's taller than Chet.
Chet don't move like that. Chet don't move like that. No. Don't get me wrong, Chet good, but he don't move like that.
He is different. He is different.
Victor, that's some next level stuff.
He's different. It's funny, like all these good guys, like all these good dudes coming in the league, like, well, I guess not all of them, because I was about to say, like, they don't have no weight on them, and they're like 7 foot, 7'1". But I was thinking like Paolo kind of bulky. Jabari is kind of bulky too.
That's what I like about basketball, bro. You don't need all that weight. If you know how to move.
The Rockets.
Yeah, it's good. It's good we forgot them.
No, I still think that. Oh, it's kind of.
The Rockets are definitely worse than the Thunder.
Without or with Chet? With Chet?
No, it don't matter.
Matter of fact, you're right. You're right. Cause Shy is like, I think Shy is the thing that kind of takes them over the top. Like he's dang near could be an all-star. There's nobody on the Rockets that's an all-star. They just really like young players. So nah, you got it. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Dang, I think that's all the teams in the.
Dang.
I feel like we missing the. Feel like we not missing. I feel like we touched on every team.
Dang, bro. You know what's crazy?
Or
Greg Popovich is about to get another Tim Duncan right before he retires.
oh, you think they're gonna get the 1 seed?
Yeah, they're gonna get that
the first pick.
They're gonna get that one. They're gonna send them off nice because all this stuff is scripted when it comes to that lottery.
You said it's what?
All that stuff is scripted.
You think it was? You think?
I'll never get that
scripted for the Magic to get the first pick?
Huh?
You think it was scripted for the Magic to get the first pick?
Yeah, don't nobody care about that first pick. That one. They're gonna give Greg Popovich Victor. They're gonna give it to him right before he leaves. The thing that really convinced me with that 2018 draft, when I saw that, I was like, all right, I know what's going on here. That was all the confirmation I needed.
Who was in 2018?
No, when the Lakers moved up to that 4 seed, I remember it blatantly because we had 2 first-round picks that year.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, and they had no one to trade for Anthony Davis. And that was the only possible way they could have got that deal done if they got one of those picks that high. Yeah, Adam Silver thought he was gonna slide that one by me.
They weren't supposed to be that high.
Yeah,
they were definitely not supposed to be that high.
No chance. Well,
I don't know.
Just saying, bro. Whatever storyline fits, bro.
I don't know. I just don't feel like it's like, I guess, sexy for television or ratings or whatever for the Magic to get the first seed. Like nobody watches the Magic anyway. Like
nobody care about this first seed.
I think the Magic are going to be good. I think that. Well, I don't think they're going. I think they're going to be fun to watch. There we go. I don't think they're going to be good. They're going to be fun to watch.
As they always.
Forgot about the Spurs. I'm glad you said that. We forgot about the Spurs, but dang.
Oh no, they're tanking.
They might be the worst team
in the NBA.
Probably so. They might be the worst team. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
If there's any time to tank, it's right now.
Definitely. Especially with old dude coming in. Yeah. So yeah, they definitely might be the worst team. Yeah. But dang. That's all the teams in the West. So I guess the final, since this is way too early predictions, give me who you think is gonna be MVP this season.
It's either gonna be Luka or Trae Young. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Hawks fan. I really
yes, you are.
No, understand why I'm saying this. Because if you put Trae Young stats behind a winning team, there's gonna be no denying it. All right, let's take this season here. And I'm sorry to get on my Trae Young tangent. You know we gotta do it once episode. Let's take it here. Trae Young averaged the most points and assists. The Hawks are a 2nd seed last year. Is Trae Young in the MVP conversation? Does he win MVP?
If the Hawks are the 2nd seed?
Yes, with the numbers he put up.
I would hope so. Who was in the MVP conversations last year? Jokic,
Giannis. It was Jokic, Giannis, and Joel Embiid. Those 3.
Otto's team, yeah. The Philly was what, top 3, top 4?
I believe so. Top
Nuggets
3.
Or what, top 4, maybe?
Who?
The Nuggets.
Yeah, the Nuggets were number 4.
And who else?
Giannis. I think they finished number 3.
Or like top 2 or 1 or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think he would have been in the conversation.
He would have won. Well, he should have won. If he did that, if he put up those numbers and we're winning games like that, he should win.
Yeah, he should definitely be in the conversation for sure.
And that's why I'm saying that. And Luka, because it's kind of the same thing where it's like, all right, if he puts up those numbers and they have a great seed, those are the 2 they're going to go to. I mean, you can't say Giannis again, but I'm not about to say that. Joel Embiid, I'm tired of you being in this conversation.
Yeah, Giannis can really win a game.
Huh?
Giannis can really win it again.
He was supposed to win last year.
He got back-to-back, right?
Yeah, he got back-to-back.
So,
he was supposed to be 3rd one last year.
So So Giannis got back to back, and then Jokic got back to back.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Who got it before Giannis got the first time? Was it Steph?
It was no. Well,
Who won
no.
MVP before?
James Harden. James Harden.
That was what, 19?
2018.
In 19, 20, 21. Okay, that makes sense. Wow. Dang. Nah, Giannis can really win it again. I think Giannis can really win it again.
Giannis, Trae Young, Luka.
Because Giannis don't take no days off. Like, Giannis don't take no games off. Like, Giannis will drop 40 every night.
Have you seen him?
Who?
He looks playing against middle schoolers.
You say he looked like he liked playing against middle schoolers?
It looked like he's playing against middle schoolers.
Nah, he does. How do you feel about the Gilbert Arenas stuff that he was saying?
He got a ring. All that shit dead. All that shit dead. Whatever. I don't know. I ain't even chime in to hear. After a person gets a ring, after a person has possibly one of the greatest seasons we've seen from an NBA player, there's no such thing as he doesn't know basketball.
True. So you got your MVP. I ain't gonna go through all the other ones. Finals prediction. Who's your finals prediction?
I always hope for the best. So let me see. I want to see
without saying the Hawks.
I always hope for the best. I don't even dream of a scenario where what I don't want to happen happens. If there's a possibility that I want, the stuff that I want to happen can happen. But with that being said, Hawks versus the Warriors.
It's literally
Hawks versus Warriors. That'll be my pick. That's what I want to see.
That's what you want to see. What's your realistic finals matchup? Realistic.
Hawks versus Nuggets.
Jesus Christ.
Bro. Why do you not believe in it? What I don't want you to see it. I don't want you to see it, bro. I don't want you to see it.
Bro, it's like 4 teams better than the Hawks. I'm sorry. It's like
so the best team won the championship every year?
The two best teams, yeah. The two best teams go to the finals.
So the one seed from both conferences, they go to the finals every year.
No.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Philly, well, I can't really use Philly as an example because they had problems eternally.
Every team got problems internally. They ain't no excuse.
And the Hawks not gonna have problems.
Every team, like I said, every team gonna have problems. It's probably gonna be some point in the season where DeJounte Murray's like, "Hey, Trae Young, stop holding the ball so much." That's probably gonna happen. I expect it at some point. Probably hit a little slump, but we're gonna get it right.
Yeah, I'm not having this conversation no more. My MVP, very tough. I go Luka. I think Luka. Matter of fact, now I'm gonna go Giannis. I think Giannis gonna win it again. I think Giannis gonna win MVP, and I think the Bucks and Clippers in the finals.
Bucks and Clippers. That's a nice pick.
That's the most realistic finals tape anybody can have on this pod right now, if we being real. Because what you saying, man, I can't be doing this with you, bro. I can't be doing this with you. This is
bro. It's not unrealistic, bro. Just because it has a low percentage chance doesn't mean it can't happen.
It can happen. It's just a low chance of happening. Maybe
if everything goes right, not that low.
Maybe when the Hawks trade for Jaylen Brown, maybe they'll be a championship team.
We really can't judge till we see this John Collins trade, which is still going down. You think? We really can't judge until we see this trade.
You think John gonna get traded before the end of the season?
Possibly.
For what?
That trade is still coming.
I think if the Hawks are going to be as good as you think they're going to be this year, they're not trading John Collins. It's that simple.
The trade is coming.
Bruh, if the Hawks play like I expect them to play and see where they are, where I think they'll be seated, there's a good chance John will be traded. But you talk about 2 seed NBA Finals, there's no possible way that you go from an NBA Finals and you're like, oh, damn, we still got to trade this guy. He's still not a good, like, no, there's no way, bruh. Unless it's like, the only way that's possible if it's like, okay, John is literally like doing nothing, like he's averaging 10 and 5. And they're like, okay, I think we can get better at the 4 position. We just made to the NBA Finals. Let's upgrade. But I think if the Hawks are really good this year, it will be because John Collins did good as well. So, yeah, John not getting traded. In your perspective, not getting traded, bro.
It's either gonna be John or Clint.
I can see Clint. Clint is a possibility because of Onyeka. I could definitely see that. I think Clint has a better chance of getting traded than John, in my opinion. Because he has insurance behind him. John does not. John has Jalen Johnson behind him, Mo Harkless behind him, Frank Kaminsky behind him.
Right, the tank.
You believe in any of them? You want any of them dudes starting?
Nah.
Well, if you solve that here, buddy.
I think I'm gonna buy a replica ring.
All right. I think we good to wrap it up now. I think we good to wrap it up.
I think I'm gonna buy a replica ring.
Yeah.
Get it iced out, bust down. You know what I'm saying?
Wrap it up.
Gotta do it big.
I appreciate everybody for listening to season two of the podcast with no name, man. Way too early predictions, NBA preview. We got it all. We'll probably be back.
What prediction is on time?
What you mean?
What prediction is on time?
Nothing. That's why I said way too early.
I'm saying
it's literally way too early because the season ain't even start yet.
Just a prediction, bro.
Jesus.
Just a prediction.
All right, bro. All right. Y'all know y'all can find me on Twitter, Instagram @_Malik ATL. Go ahead, Myron.
Oh, shit. Y'all want to find me? Look for it. We out.
Oh my God.